I know that in many respects it would be far easier to support this deal, as it would have been to vote for the war in Iraq at the time. But I didn't choose the easier path then, and I am not going to now. I know that the editorial pages, and we should make it absolutely clear that we want a deal, but we want the right deal. And that a deal that does nothing more than delay the inevitable isn't a deal we are willing to make. We must send a message to Iran that neither their regional behavior nor nuclear ambitions are permissible. If we push back regionally, they will be less likely to test the limits of our tolerance towards any violation of a nuclear agreement. The agreement that has been reached failed to achieve the one thing it was set out to achieve. It failed to stop Iran from becoming a nuclear weapon state at a time of its choosing. In fact, it authorizes and supports the very roadmap Iran will need to arrive at its target. Now, I know the administration will say that our P5+1 partners will not follow us, that the sanctions regime will collapse, and that they will allow Iran to proceed as if they weren't worried in the first place about Iran crossing the nuclear weapons capability threshold. I heard similar arguments from Secretary Kerry when he was chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee, as well as Assistant Secretary of State Wendy Sherman, Assistant Secretary of the Treasury at the time David Cohen, and others, when I was leading the charge to impose new sanctions on Iran. That didn't happen then, and I don't believe it will happen now. If Iran is to acquire a nuclear bomb, it will not have my name on it. It is for these reasons that I will vote to disapprove the agreement, and if called upon, would vote to override the agreement. Thank you, and may God bless the United States of America.